I don't know about you, but I like a nice solid plug that stays put and keeps all the lube in. Talking about the oil pan plug. That's right, guys. Today we're going to be talking about the UPR Billet oil drain plug. And we're not just going to be talking about it, we're going to be installing it. All right, so what's so special about the oil plug? Well, first of all, let's admit it, Ford cheaped out on the oil pan. It's plastic. So is the drain plug. Cool thing about this thing is it's got a billet handle. Compared to the stock oil drain plug, this one actually has 2 O-rings where the stock one only has 1. So you're definitely preventing any leaks that could occur from this. The other main point is it's magnetic. So it's going to be picking up all those little shards that you don't want floating around in your motor. Enough said, let's put this thing in there. We're not just going to be installing it, we're actually going to show you guys how easy it is to do an oil change on an S550. Today we're going to be working on one of our sales guys' cars. His name's Fabian. This is his 2018 S550. First step is going to be to conveniently get it lifted, and we just so happen to have a 2-post lift, so we've taken the hard part out of it. Let's get this thing up there. All right. Now that it's stabilized, we're going to get under the car, start taking parts out. Let's get this oil changed. All right, so the first step, you're going to want to roll under the car, position your oil catch pan, and then get ready to gently twist the oil drain plug. Now, the good thing about changing the oil drain plug is that this new one is not going to break. The stock ones, however, are prone to breaking, so I'm happy that we're getting this thing out of here. So we've taken the oil drain out, and now we're just going to let it drip as much as possible. Remember, you're not always going to remove all the oil that's in there, but it's best to get as much as you can out. Now let's compare the stock OEM drain plug to the UPR one. All right, so let's compare the two drain plugs really quick. The stock one, as you can see, plastic. It's a big no-no. It's prone to breaking. The UPR one, nice and billet and strong. The stock one only has 1 O-ring, whereas the UPR one has 2 O-rings to secure all that oil in the oil pan. Last but not least, the stock one, like I said, it's plastic, no magnetic part to it. The UPR one, it's a magnetic drain plug, so it's going to capture all those little particles that shouldn't be in your motor and keep it safe. So once you've let your oil pan drain a little bit, you're going to want to get your UPR billet drain plug. Installation is really simple. Push ever so gently. Boom, locks in. You got 2 metal tabs that lock it in there to create a nice solid seal. Next up, oil filter. All right, next step to get your oil filter out, you're gonna wanna get a 7mm and get this little flap removed. And that's it. Just flaps down like that. And your oil filter is right there. You're gonna wanna get your oil filter wrench out, start removing this. Get a nice solid lock on there. And there she goes. Let this drain out as much as possible. Same thing as the old drain plug. So once you've removed your old oil filter, you're gonna wanna install your new one. Now, we always recommend using OEM products. This is a Motorcraft FL500S. Let's put this bad boy back in there. You always wanna make sure that you hand tighten this, but don't over tighten this. Reinstall the 7mm bolt that's holding on to that oil filter flap. All right, so now we're gonna fill it up. The 2018 and up S550 GTs require 10 quarts of oil, and from the factory, it's got a 5W20 stamped on the actual oil cap, but Ford actually recommends to put 5W30 to take away some of that tick noise. All right, and once you've filled up your car with 10 quarts of oil, you're gonna be ready to go inside and reset that oil life counter, and you're good to go. All right, and that's how you install the UPR Billet oil drain plug. Let's face it, you were going to take it out anyways when you do an oil change, and we hope that this helped you out by showing you how easy it is to do an oil change on an S550 GT. This has been a 2-Minute Tuesday on the UPR Billet oil drain plug. I'm Pabs, and I'm out. UPR Billet oil pain. Cringy?
That was good. First try, bro.
Pretty good. Was that good?
That was good. You like mentioned everything. I was like, all right, that's solid.
Me. Oh, did you take the thing out? Oh my God, bro.
Put the plug in. Put the plug in. Put the plug in.
Oh, Christ, bro.
It did. It just squirts out so much.
Oh, dude, it's going over. It's over. Pablo, plug it back. Plug it back.
Oh, dude, that's so hot. That's so hot.
All right, well, that's it.
Did you burn your hand?
Oh my God. Dude.
Fabian!
Oh my god.
Took him out.